Hello dear YouTube followers, hello friends of optical space exploration. Today I will show you some dinosaur fossils. Dinosaur fossils which are not laid on the ground, but rather embedded in the bedrock of Mars. So they are partially visible. Maybe there were like carved also from a civilization, some intelligence, like a relief in the stone made of natural bones of this dinosaur amphibious. Look, here is the creature. It's, to my mind, it's embedded in the bedrock. This is a picture, it's just a little emphasized, so you have more like shadows and more highlights. And I found it on What's Up in the Sky 37. Will posted this, and I used it as a reference because he makes really good stuff there, and this photo is really good. You see here like the head of the reptile, you see the body, you see the foreleg, the hind leg, and you see other stuff here that's maybe some other artificial things coming out of the rock. Like here you have here some pipe coming out maybe, and here is also very straight horizontal line, another one parallel to it. There's something coming out, going over here, coming from the top over. And here under this tube here you find this body of an reptile, maybe a huge reptile that was buried in a catastrophic, it went under the ground, suddenly swallowed and buried for maybe 10, 100,000 of years, maybe million years, and through erosion, which is through on wind on this planet Mars, it came out, or maybe some intelligence took the rest of the rock around this creature off, and to expose these bones or this fossilized animal. So, but that's not the only animal embedded in bedrock I found on Mars. Here's another one. Like here, this is completely from the other side. It's not from the Curiosity, it's from Opportunity rover, and he shot it years ago in Victoria crater on Mars. It's nearly exactly on the opposite side of the planet, and you can see when we go closer and closer, we can see here what appears to be a head of an animal. There's the eye, there's the lower jaw, the upper jaw, you see the neck, you see the body, you see here hind legs, and I also can show you, I emphasized it also, and you see suddenly it begins to appear in front of your eyes. It's like a magic trick, but it's not, it's reality. You see also different kind of stuff here on this wall. I don't want I told about you in my first 3 videos about the Victoria crater. I told everything about this crater, and you will, if you check them out, you find them very interesting if you're interested in the civilization that lived on Mars. So here is the prow. Here is the body, it's the shoulder blade, it's the neck, it's the body. It's embedded in the rock, but it's partially freed from the rock. You even can see the teeth of this animal. Let's go more closer and let's emphasize it a little bit more. You see, it comes very clear. that it's too much, I think. It's like this. Yeah, like this. So also you can see here the tail. You can see one leg. You can see the body, the chest, the neck, and here is the huge head. Maybe it's chasing after some other animals that are like embedded in the rock here. But like the other dinosaur, this animal was caught very abrupt, ripped out of life by a huge catastrophe. It's not it doesn't look like lava here, so I don't think it was a volcano, but probably it was like slip sand or a sandstorm or some catastrophic water wave that washed this animal. Now it's a desert there, but millennia ago, I think there was a very green surface there, and the crater was the center of a ritual landscape of this ancient Martian people, and they used it as a burial ground. All this crater is full of skulls and animal bones and skulls, like here. You find mummified people, you find everything you find in an Nazca or Peruvian ritual burial site. You find carvings of heads and statues, and all together was linked with chains. But that's also in my next movie. But if you're interested in this stuff, then check out my other films. Like, this is a fixation for huge chains that were going down, and here, carved out from the bedrock, is the dinosaur. So just let's get back to the other picture, because I also emphasized it a little bit more, and now you see more clearly the dinosaur. You can really see this 3D structure of his head, of his legs. I think it's this is not bones, but it's fossilized here under this mud, which buried him eons ago and were now coming free. You see, maybe this was a tourist attraction also for the Martians, because you find here very defined structures, artificially made structures. You have a road here leading to another point, like this hill, and you see blocks, megalithic stone blocks, huge stone blocks, which were formed like a temple or a building, a structure. Very interesting also here in this picture, I will show you this, is this side. You see, I think the huge landslide, the water flow was coming from this side, from the left upper corner of this monitor, and was flowing down like on this side, and left huge piles of rubbish here. You can see all kind of stuff here. You can see metal looking like metal parts, delicate worked, maybe art, maybe some individual lying here. You see it, I will point it out for you a little bit more. Here you can see one leg, the other leg, that's the head, that's the body of an individual. You have here this structure here. It's like the iron frame of some construction. You see here. There are some spikes coming out. As I said, this is a junkyard. This is a huge junkyard. Everything that was on this planet in the wrong time at the wrong place was washed down by a huge water landslide. Look at this here. See this? This fixation here? This is maybe a boat. Everything was crushed down here. Maybe this is another skeleton of an reptile, a huge reptile. This is the head, the neck, and the body. These are some chains, I think, some metal links. Because chains and metal links don't rust on Mars. They don't go away. They're stretched out and they're fixated on some point. So it's very hard for chains to disappear, even in the time of eons. Okay, I think that's enough for today. See, there are also other parts. And I leave you with a view of this. I think it's an art. It's artwork. It's Martian art. It's an excavated, half excavated fossil dinosaur, huge animal that is on display here on a Martian island in the middle of a stream that once flowed on Gale crater, photographed by Curiosity some months ago, and now presented to you. You decide. Is it a reptile or it's just some tricks of light and shadow? As I said, you decide. And we see you in the next video. Bye bye.